chance. Can you someday? Goodbye, you baby. Behind the scenes of Goodbye You. There's a little bonus cut. Welcome to the bonus cut. Goodbye You, I wrote about a beautiful relationship that I had once upon a time in my life. The relationship ended. The song was actually written while we were in each other's presence in a way. So the original idea was born while she and I were hanging out together. We were like cuddling, and like it was a beautiful rainy day outside, and we couldn't go anywhere, so we just stayed inside. I had a guitar, and you know, the lovey-dovey vibe of that moment created this little. So I recorded a voice note of that moment because I was like, this is a cool little groove. That was back in February of 2020. Then I put it down. Time passed by. Her and I broke up. I opened up the voice note again sometime mid-2020, like in June. And I listened to it. I'm like, what is this? And I hear her voice in the background. I hear the melody. I'm like, oh my God, I had forgotten about this. I was healing from the relationship. I was letting it go. And I was like, wow, this is crazy. Like, this is really good. But oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting to open up this little emotional can of worms. And it was kind of like trying me. Like, am I over this relationship? Is it something I'm past now? And so I decided to start writing it. I decided to pull it out of the archives and give it a go. And even like sitting down, the first lyric that came was how I was feeling. I was doubting if I was able to really write this song and do it justice. Because there was a couple different things in terms of what the song is about. Like, it was created in a moment where her and I were in love with each other, but then I was working on it while we were no longer a thing, right? So that was a fun little conundrum. So I start the song off doubting, because I'm like, I'm doubting if I can do this. I'm doubting if it's something I should do, and doubting. And then the rest started coming out. What have we done? I'm still sitting here, but you're long gone. Yeah. It's the truth, right? It was months after we'd broken up. I'm still sitting here thinking about her writing the song. All this doubting, it sure kills some time. A waste of time doubting is. And so does the thought of you. The thought of her also. It's taking up so much time. Get out of my mind. And then it goes in the little pre-chorus. I don't know if I'll ever forget the way you made me feel. Right. The next verse, it kind of explains what happened. Like, what do I make of this relationship? That love, sweet love, would come along looking for a home. I thought I had found a home for this love that I had, but then it came along, and just as quickly as it came, it went. It's gone. Love is gone. And then I'm laughing because it's like, what? This sucks. This is not what was supposed to happen. Because it all feels so wrong. And the truth is, I'm trying to hide the fact that it hurt so bad when you decided to move on. So the song in the first two verses is really exploring like the nature of where I am in that moment, of going back and remembering and reflecting, and how much it hurt to kind of have the relationship end pretty abruptly. I put the song down there. I'm pretty sure I left it there. And then but I was like, this is great. I love what I have so far. Then maybe a month or two later, I came back. I was a little apprehensive about how to write the bridge. This has been a trend in the past of my songwriting is like sometimes I put a lot of pressure on myself. Like, I have to write the best song, the best version of the song. It has to be the best or else. So I come back to it, and I have a day where I'm at Lewis's studio in Orlando, Florida, Paradise Studios, and it's just me. He let me use the studio for the day. I'm sitting there, and I'm procrastinating my butt off on starting to write the bridge because I don't know what it's going to be. After like 2 hours of just doing nothing, like literally like YouTube, I'm like, my time is running out. I have to finish the song. Well, I don't have to. but I have the opportunity to. And there and then I started kind of playing. I don't remember how it happened, but one of my favorite things that I've ever written is this little ooh into the bridge. Listen when I say that I'll never be the same. Ooh, thanks for all that you gave me. So the bridge is this really sweet way that I actually feel about the relationship after it ended. Like, it ended. It sucks that it ended, but I'm so grateful that I had it, because I got to experience love with a beautiful person. Got to experience all the feelings that come with that, even the post-breakup, right? The yearning. I wrote The Art of Letting Go about this relationship as well. And so in the bridge, it's just letting this person know, hey, listen when I say that I'll never be the same, but thank you for all that you gave me. Thanks for all that you gave me. Even though I'm hurting, I know what we had was worth it. I guess that's what makes love the greatest game. Boom! A little guitar solo to kind of express the emotion of all of what I just described. The verses, the bridge, right? You're like, this sucks, but I'm grateful for it, and I'm grateful for you. And that's where the final bit of the song, Goodbye You, comes in, where it's a play on words, because she was from Louisiana. And so Goodbye You is goodbye you, but it's also good by you, because we're in Louisiana. Clever. And this is the end sequence. Goodbye you. Goodbye you and your beautiful words. Your truth no longer hurts me. No. The truth that she had to break up with me no longer hurts. We're okay. Goodbye you. Oh, goodbye. And the time that we spent, I hope that we can be friends again. That's the truth. That's how I felt. It sucked when it ended, but I still wanted to be friends with her. And that's sometimes what's tricky about love, is like, in the moment when you break up with someone, like they were your everything. They were so close to you. They were one of your best friends. And love kind of relationships change when they end. They transition inevitably. And I've experienced this a few times where, like, you want to be friends with this person. As soon as you break up, you're like, but still, some people do, some people don't. I'm the kind of guy that wants to be friends. But sometimes it isn't that way, Sometimes life just takes you on your own paths. It's not that you're not friends, but you're definitely not the closest, and you're not really meant to be as close as you were in the relationship. So it's bittersweet. But that's what this whole sequence at the end is. Hey, I don't know if we'll be able to be friends someday, but I hope we can. I hope that... Goodbye you. I'm remembering the lyrics. Oh, goodbye you. And the time that we spent, I hope that we could be friends again someday, yeah. That's it. That's Goodbye You. And that's how it came to be. And I remember in those three moments, right? The moment when it was born, when I was in Louisiana, I was with her. It was raining outside. We stayed in, cuddling, guitar, just kind of like laughing and sweetness. Months later, we broke up a few months after. And then a few months after that, I find the recording again. And I'm like, dang, this is delicate territory, because I was getting over her. I was doing a good job of it. But I was kind of like, am I willing to open up this can of emotional worms, and like kind of explore what's left there, what's left. And I'm grateful I did, because it is what the song Goodbye You is made up of. And then the third part is just that moment where God took care of me and offered me a few melodic and chord ideas and a little bit a way to continue expanding on the notion of what this relationship meant to me and how it impacted me. And then to take it home. That's it. I'll end the video here, unless you want a little more sneak peek. This is the behind the scenes of Goodbye You. So this is the first time I'm officially recording a version that's been released of this song. There was an occasion back in 2020 when I got together with my great friends and recorded this song at TSM. We didn't do the final vocal, we just did the band. That version may or may not ever come out. Maybe I'll splice it in here, maybe some footage of it, but it was really cool. Okay, maybe I will, because I like these blog style content pieces. We get to the studio, I ask Gino Picart, Gerald Law on drums, Gino on keys, Tez on the bass, and Azad on the electric guitar. Natasha D'Alessio was there, Lewis was also there, Antonio was there, I believe my sister was also there. Feels like she was. And then John De La Rosa, I believe, was also there. And we did a live tracking version of the song. I was super excited about the song that had written it. It was COVID. I was trying to get something done, trying to feel like I'm accomplishing something. And we did the rendition of this, and we also recorded one other song. I don't remember which one that was at this time, but it was stayed in the hard drive. I didn't do anything with it at this point. I haven't done anything yet, but I'm really looking forward to doing a final production version of this. This song is really cool because it could be done solo loop live, it could be done broken down, no looping, and it can be done with a band. And I really love the band vibe. I love when other musicians are coming in and we're doing our thing together, especially musicians who are killer, like all of my friends that I just mentioned. They can just play their butts off. I can play bass, I can play electric guitar, but I can't solo like Azad can. I can't rock like Tez can on the bass. But I am excited to do a full band version of it, which may be out by the time this video comes out. But yeah, that's it. And then here today, Tones helped me set up the sound. He's currently out of the house right now because he's giving me space to be zen, to kind of figure it out. I feel like I'm done. I have one more take that I'd like to do before I'm done, but it's been a beautiful process, and I'm so grateful that I got to do this, and thankful for Tiny Desk kind of spurring me to do this performance. I saw that the submissions were open. I got really excited about it, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna submit this song. So thank you for taking the time to hear about the behind the scenes about Goodbye You. That's really it. The important parts are like how it came to be for me. The important parts for me are how it came to be, and the moments of like the doubt, but sitting down and just writing and just trusting. And then that bridge, go for it. Just like let go of the procrastination, let go of the fear, and just see what comes out. It's a beautiful song. It's one of my favorites for sure. So thank you for taking the time to listen to this behind the scenes about Goodbye You. Oh, goodbye. And the time that we spent. Hope that we could be friends again someday. Just started raining extra hard. Peace. Cut. Actively, I'm talking to this. There's a lot of things that go on when you're looping. And it's really interesting because I'm thinking to myself just now, I was thinking, all right, I have these technical aspects, the things that are technical in terms of which pedals to press, when to undo and redo a loop to bring in a certain element of the song back in. And also at the same time, connecting with the song and connecting with the story and connecting with the audience. It is a lot at times. That's why rehearsing is great. That's why getting clear on how you're going to approach a certain loop sequence is amazing, because it really allows you to kind of turn off your mind from the technical aspect of this world and reconnect with the song, because that's the whole point of it, right? And I was just reminding myself that I know what I have to do down here. Now it's like connecting with the song and just having fun and enjoying that process. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo number 5. Sweet. Take 2, camera slate, speedy, let's rock.